What different expectations do you have for this trip, and what will be the key priorities guiding your agenda?
Well, I made it a point to visit China almost every year since entering politics, because it's useful to visit regularly, to interact, exchange notes with my counterparts, and to get a sense of how China is moving and transforming. I've always had good visits, I've always had good exchanges and meetings with my counterparts. As you say, this time will be a different occasion. It's more special this time because it's my first visit in my capacity as Prime Minister. I would look forward to achieving several objectives. First, to just establish closer ties with Chinese leaders, especially with President Xi Jinping and Premier Li Qiang. Second, to reaffirm our shared commitment to enhancing our bilateral cooperation, especially as we mark the 35th anniversary of diplomatic ties this year.
That's right.
And then, of course, thirdly, to discuss the wider regional and global developments that we are all confronting during this challenging period, and to see how we can continue working together to strengthen multilateralism and the rules-based global order. We had a short but productive meeting at the sidelines of APEC last year. My first time, in fact, as Prime Minister at that time. We discussed our bilateral cooperation. We discussed cooperation in regional platforms like APEC and how we can take this forward. And I said to the presidency at that time that I would be visiting China next year. That was in 2024. I said next year in 2025, when we mark the 35th anniversary of diplomatic ties. So I'm doing so right after the elections at the soonest possible opportunity to visit China now, and I hope to be able to meet him again.
Are inspirational to you in governing a nation?
The transformation and success of China, I feel, is nothing short of an economic miracle. Because in the last 20 or so years, when I've been visiting China regularly, even as a civil servant and then later as a politician, across so many different Chinese cities, not just your Beijing and Shanghai, but even in a city like Chengdu,
Right.
and other cities, you can see transformation happening. You can see the determination and the drive of the Chinese people to move forward, and you can see lives getting better and improving. So it's a remarkable change, and I continue to wish China every success in its ongoing transformation and modernization efforts.
Has China's recent economic performance, especially amid the global headwinds, reinforced your belief in its long-term resilience and also potential?
I've interacted so many times with Chinese leaders at all levels, the mayors, the party secretaries, the governors, and of course the leaders at the center in Beijing. And I've always been impressed by the high level of competence, by their deep mastery of issues. They understand the challenges. They are focused on resolving the challenges and problems that China faces. But it's more than just competence and mastery. It's also a willingness to listen and to be open-minded about finding better solutions. Because governments never get everything right. It's impossible. Governments will make mistakes from time to time. What distinguishes a high-quality system is the ability to reflect, learn, and keep on improving and doing better. And I see that in the Chinese system.
Just raised that you've been to China.
But the biggest reason, the most important reason why I have confidence in China is because of the people of China. It's because of their tremendous ingenuity and resourcefulness, the deep drive to succeed, to strive and work hard. And that gives me confidence that China will continue to have a good future ahead.
偷偷告诉大家，我最近发现了新法宝 Royal Face 逆时奇迹系列，它有活肤露、全效精华，还有精华霜。尤其我皮肤比较偏干，所以我非常的注重保湿。保湿做得好，肌肤自然烹润。提亮肤色更年轻。抚平皱纹，超有感，而且气色变好。用心保养，每天都更美一点。美吧。